Hey, what's going on, guys? This is LeRon, and I'm back with another powerful video. And I believe this video is really gonna open up your mind, and this video is gonna change somebody's life, because this video I'm about to show you is a lot of us is affected by every single day, especially working at a 9 to 5 job, and especially if you have a retirement plan such as a 401k, 403b, 457, 41 for age of pension plan. And the problem is that a lot of people have these plans through their job, but a lot of people don't understand how it works. So I have to ask yourself, between a 1 and 10, how much do you understand about your retirement plan through your job? Do you understand the amount of taxes, the fees, the penalties, the age restrictions that's going to be affected by it, right? So I'm gonna break it down to you real quick. I'm gonna give you like a sneak peek, all right? I'm not gonna give you everything, just a very small percentage, all right? So it goes like this. So we have two half of the world, but one side we have 95% of people. So the 95% of people are the hard working class American citizen people who work hard, who go home, who take care of their children, go back to work, pay a lot of taxes, go to a job they don't like. This is 95% of people. And these 95% of people are the ones that have a 401k, a 403b, a 457, 41 4H, and so on, right? So these are just IRS tax codes, right? It's just IRS tax codes. That's really what it is, right? Depending on circumstantial different situation, or which employee you work for, you qualify for these plans, right? Now over here we have the 5% of the wealthy. Now the 5% of the wealthy put their money in what they call the 7702. It's another IRS tax code, right? It's actually an IRC tax code. Now, a lot of people never heard of this before because it's reserved only for 1% of the wealthy people in America. All right. So if you want, you could look it up yourself. All right. So let's break it down like this. So let's cover this side first. So I want to cover the age restriction. All right. So with this plan over here, the 401k, there is a rule, and one of the rules is the 59.5 rule, and the 59.5 rule states that if you take your money out before age 59.5, they will charge you a 10% penalty. A 10% penalty. Now, if you take your money out after age 59.5, they will hit you with roughly about 30% of income tax. 30% income tax. Now, if you add a percentage, this will be about 40%. Now, let me ask you guys a question. How would you feel if the government take 40% of the money that you work so hard for? You wouldn't be happy, would you? Right? Nobody would be. Now, there's about 80% of the people in America who actually go through this, right? So now we have another rule called 70.5 rule. So 70.5 states that you have to take your money out before age 70.5, right? Which is called the required minimum distribution, right? Required minimum distribution. Now, if you don't take your money out before age 70.5, what happens is that the government will hit you with a roughly 50% of income tax. 50% of income tax. Pretty crazy, right? Let me ask you guys a question. How would you feel if the government take 50% of your money that you worked so hard for all your life trying to save up? You would not be so happy, would you? Right? Now, a good thing about about having a 401k is that if your company matches you, guess what? You get free money. So let's say, for example, if you put $1, the company matches $1. If you put $3, they match you $3. and the number goes up. They match $5, you match $5, they match you $5, right? So the percentage and the money goes up, right? So a lot of people use this 401k for retirement, for the emergency situations, to help pay for the children tuition, to buy a new car, to buy a new home. A lot of people use this plan, but they're not aware that the more money that you have, the more money that they're going to take out from this plan. All right? So looking at the other side, the 7702, which is falls under what we call the LIRP, there's not no 70.5 rule, no 70.5, and there's no penalties. Right? So far by looking at this plan, which do you think it sound better? This one or this one? I got your answer already, right? So now we understand the age restrictions. I want you guys to also understand the level of risk when it comes to the market, right? Because we can make a lot of money in the market, but we can also what? Lose everything that you put your money in, right? So it goes like this. So remember what happened back in 2008? Everybody lost their life savings, right? This is the market. Now we can make a lot of money, but we could also lose a lot of money. All right? So think about it this way. Back in 2008, people lost about 30% of their life savings. And the money go down to the negative. And in order for you to get the full rate of return of your money, if your money does 100% in the market, let me ask you guys a question. When was the last time a market ever did 100%? Did you have a retirement plan during this time, during 2008? And if you did, were you affected by it? Well, if you know about the other side of the plan, guess what? You would have had guaranteed your money. And I'll show you how. And it goes like this. So, on the 7702, there's a great man by the name of Warren Buffett. He's a billionaire. He's a world top investors in the world, multiple businesses, multiple streaming income. And Warren Buffett said there's two principles when it comes to your money. Principle number one, don't ever lose your money. And principle number two, don't you ever forget about principle number one. So you want to make sure you put yourself in a position where you guarantee not to lose your money at all. All right? So let's just say that this is the market. Right? The market goes up, market goes down, goes up, but goes down. Right? Now, you could get up to 15% of your money. So if you watched my last video, I showed you the Rule 72, how your money double with compound interest. This way for your money to actually grow and your money double based on the performance of the market, right? So let's just say your money will go up to 50%, right? And let's just say that the market ever does terrible. I mean, the market does terrible. Like 2008, the market crashes. Guess what? There is a cap on 0%. And suppose back in 2008, when the market hit 30%, guess what? There's a floor cap, right? Of 100% guaranteed not to lose your money. So your money is locked in there, guaranteed not to lose your principal at all. Isn't that amazing? So, and depending on the plan, it's actually invested in a global index. So anything in index, which means that it's guaranteed not to lose your principal, right? Protected from the loss in the market. So it has, and in the past, it has a history of doing about 9.76%, right? In the past decades, all right? So by looking at this, what do you think would be better investment? Would it be this one, losing all your money, or would you rather have your money guaranteed not to lose at all? Think about that for a minute. And now we have the last but not least, we have taxes. America today, they solve everything with taxes, don't they? I mean, think about it. We pay taxes for everything, right? And taxes are going to be the biggest reasons why that we're not going to build wealth in this country. And I mention it in every single one of my videos. Because think about it. We pay taxes when we save money. We pay taxes when we make a purchase at a store. We pay taxes when we make a sale. And the biggest taxes of them all is when you pass away, because Uncle Sam knows that you're not coming back for a refund. So this is what happens. So let's just say that you have $1 million, right? You have 100K, and you got a profit of $1 million in the market. When the time to take your money out, the government charge you about 30% of income tax, which means they will tax you about $300,000 of your money. So the government take $300,000 out of the $1 million that you profited. Let me ask you a question. Would you be happy that the government take $300,000 of your money? Do you know what you could do with $300,000? $300 is not a lot of money, right? But it's better than zero. And I want you also to keep in mind with the 401k, guess what? The government always had access to, because it's not exempt from child support, bankruptcy, liens, garnishes, malpractices, right? As opposed to the other half, guess what? This is your money actually go tax free. So your money go tax free. On top of that, you also get a death benefit. So, in case that you pass away, guess what? You have money to pass down to your children just in case something happens to you. So guess what? You have an opportunity to actually pass down generational wealth to your heirs. So I want you guys to keep this in mind. Now let me ask you a question. Which plan do you believe is a better plan? With the 401k, or what you say probably 7702? It's really up to you. So like I said, it's only just a little bit what I got for you, and I hope you guys learn something to your job. I mean, you know, what you watch here, and like I said, if you want to sit down and you want to know a little bit more, I'm happy to educate you and, you know, help you properly prepare for your future financially. And that's it for now, guys. All right, peace.